Alright. Oof. So this will basically determine who gets the second seed.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Indiana Fever going up against the Minnesota Lynx. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. And we've got a great guard matchup here tonight, fellas.
No doubt about it. Safe to say, we're all looking forward to this one.
Oh, I am looking forward to this one for sure, Brian. I mean, both of these teams are very talented in the backcourt, and whoever wins that battle, of the backcourts, I think they win the game.
Very tight defense, but you didn't think that would bother Clark, did you?
Pass to Smith.
Oh, wow, no.
And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Bro, how did that? Okay.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Mitchell outside. Left side Boston.
Oh.
Austin with the steal. From 13. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And this is the challenge of defending such a gifted scorer like Kelsey Plum. If you don't give her shots, she's going to find them.
Screen by Smith. Elena Deladon for three. Good on the three-point shot.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Right outside. Pass to Plum. And stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Clark. She's covered closely. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
Well, when Clark's on the floor, defenses in general have to extend way outward. And that creates a lot of opportunities in the lane.
Now here's Collier. And the three ball is good.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA, we're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Now here's Smith. McBride outside. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Smith. Lets the three fly. Mitchell grabs the board. The Fever leading. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Back to Deladon. Kicks it out to Clark. The three. Minnesota grabs the miss.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is dependent on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Clark. The shot is good, and so is her shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's McBride. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to McBride. Collier. Screen by Smith. Fires the three. That shot by Collier, no good. Elena Deladon on the wing, covered by Collier. Deladon with it. Collier's there. Boston sets a screen. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Minnesota trailing. Pass to Plum from 11 feet away. A rebound by Deladon. Clark with it. Picked up by Plum. Got it for
There we
her
go.
4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
So the Lynx now. Here's Austin. Up top, Plum. Collier. Inside. And that one's good. Austin.
You know, she's not going to force anything on offense. Austin plays within the flow of the game, takes smart shots.
Pass to Deladon. Puts up a 3. Goes right through for bucket number 3.
She's got 9.
Collier with it. She's got 12. Williams. Mabry covering. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on her. 6 to shoot. The screen by Collier. Here's Plum. It falls for her 7th bucket of the contest. She's 7 for 9 today.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Offensive board. Goes back up. Egbo gets the bucket.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Egbo pulls it in. Now Clark. Pass to Hole. Mabry with it. Boston inside. Covered by Collier. The shot by Boston, no good.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
3-pointer Kelsey Plum gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
Boston sets a screen. There's the triple. Hole with the bucket.
How
There you
about
go.
that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? And that's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
Now here's Clark. 11 points in the game. Count the basket.
And Caitlin Clark lighting it up, a fantastic player. We're seeing her talent on full display.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. And with the playoffs on the horizon, this is an interesting time of the year, to say the least.
A lot of teams have a lot of different priorities at this point. For the teams on their way to the postseason, that means staying healthy.
Yeah, and for the teams that are not in the mix, that aren't going to make the playoffs, it's still important. It's a chance to give some valuable experience to players who might not get it otherwise.
Now here's Mabry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Launches it. And the Fever hit again from deep.
There we go.
That's how you extend the lead. They have all the confidence in the world right now.
And here are the Lynx now. And here's Collier. She's got 12. From the arc. Egbo pulls it in. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
That one goes. Count it.
Defensively, they've been unable to
Man.
shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
Now here's McBride. 7 points in the game. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Hole defending. And the Lynx miss again. The Fever with the lead. Mabry with it. Austin picks her up. Past the hole. And now Egbo. Makes it off the glass.
They're doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
Yeah, and that's the
Go.
key right there. Consistency. They'll stay in control of this game if they stick with the
Oh,
game
my.
plan and don't waste possession.
Absolutely.
That's her second foul, and the last thing she wants to do is pick up a third foul here because it's just way too early in the game for that.
Now here's Collier. To end the run. And the layup is up and in.
Offensively, they've dialed down the three-point attempts here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from long range.
Marina Mabry on the wing. McBride covering. Hits it from three-point range.
You cannot give Mabry any breathing room from deep. She's an absolute sharpshooter.
Here's Plum. Uses the glass.
I don't know how
to
she
finish
gets
the layup.
past me every time.
How huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And so that's the end of the first half. Fever ahead, up by 6. We'll be right back to the action
Ridiculous.
when we return.
Attention to center court. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause.
He's like, I have to eat.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Plum has been sensational.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
And it's the Fever ball. 6-point game. Clark outside. And it's Collier with the rebound. Now here's Plum. Beyond the arc. Ooh, no luck on that one.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad
That
choice.
one!
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky. Well, you got to do more than that to stop Clark. She's
And one,
determined
boy.
scoring the ball.
Let's
And
go.
guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Plum. lays
That,
it up
I don't know
and
if I could
banks
do
it
that.
in.
So slick with the ball, Plum leaves defenders in her dust with some of these moves. Chasing ghosts.
Indiana with the ball. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. McBride covering. Mitchell, shot's good.
Not the tightest D right there. She'll punish you if she gets the chance. That three-point shot is her bread and butter.
Collier outside. Pass to Plum. Shot clock at 6. McBride outside. No good on the triple. And here's Indiana. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead. Deladon covered by Collier. Deladon outside. Great D that time from Shakira Austin. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Ahead. Plum can't hit.
Still cold from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Smith. Nice work on
Thank
the
you, Smith.
boards, paying off with the basket.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Now here's Clark. She's guarded by Plum. Out of bounds.
Oh, come on.
She didn't get her hands up in time. They weren't on the same page there.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Nafisa Collier on the wing. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
Zero fear. As soon as she gets the rock, Collier ready to fire.
Timeout called the Fever. The Fever leading. Clark outside. Score that one for her 8th field goal. 8 for 11, in fact, on an accurate night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming
Let's
from
go.
inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Yeah, it's made me hungry, but that's right. 5 of the last 6 makes were inside. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Deladon outside. They double team Elena Deladon. Gets it to go.
Actually, Caitlin
from
Clark wide open. What are they
downtown.
doing?
And she had one in the first as well. And look, we all know that she can be dangerous from downtown. So the defense can't forget about her.
Takes it from 10. Here's McBride. And it's in.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. And it's Austin.
She was
with the
open.
rebound. Minnesota trailing. Here's Plum. And she gets the bucket.
It's just so hard to knock Plum off balance. She is so good at absorbing contact and finishing anyways.
And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other.
Go,
Clearly,
dude.
they're not getting out there on a three-point attempt.
And guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play.
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
Pass to Deladon. 20 feet out. Here's Boston. And outside Mabry. Pulls up. Hits the jumper in space.
Kelsey Plum has 32. Clark has 24. Leah Boston has 19. Mabry has 16. Mitchell has. You started off hot and then kind of just
What
tailed
a
off.
display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
And again, no good by Minnesota.
She's really slowed down here in the second half. Hasn't converted a three-pointer yet after that tremendous first half.
And again, it's Indiana converting.
I could watch Deladon take and make those jumpers all day.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
has a bag of tricks offensively.
Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes.
She's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. She can bring them back into this.
Elena Deladon on the wing. McBride covering. Now here's Deladon. She's guarded closely. No good with the layup. So the Lynx now. Here's Williams. Outside Plum. And stolen by Mabry. Now the Fever moving it up. And Berger gets it to go.
Well, looking at Mabry's career numbers, that assist average has really improved over the years.
Let's go.
This Lynx squad struggling. Williams with it. Pass to Collier. Over Smith. The shot by Collier, no good.
And that's been the story of the game. The rebounding has been very one-sided.
And they've been on the winning end. I'm a huge effort guy, and because effort is one thing you can always control. Credit this lead to force of will.
McBride outside. Pass to Uhas. Plum. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Oh my gosh, she's making it look easy right now, and I expect them to run the offense through her until the defense forces it out of her hands.
Courtney Williams for three. No, it doesn't. Her fourth miss in 8 attempts. Deladon right side. Goes up from the top of the key. Outside for Mabry. Deladon. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Over McBride.
2 minutes.
Deladon, no good. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And the foul called on Melissa Smith. That'll be her second foul of the game. Minnesota calls the timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Plum. Austin. And she uses the glass on the layup.
It's great to see how Kelsey Plum can not only score the ball, but also move the ball. She's really good at creating for herself and others.
Mitchell outside. The three. Minnesota grabs
Oh.
the miss. Now Plum. Mitchell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact.
Get out of here.
And so she's picked up her final foul, and she will sit the rest of this one out. Get a comfy seat. That's it. And the Lynx making a change here.
Well, what's great about Kelsey Mitchell's offensive game is her ability to score from multiple levels. It means the defense never gets a break from guarding her.
Screen by Smith. Three-pointer. And Kelsey Plum, good for 3.
Why are we taking more
And
timeouts?
this is why Kelsey Plum was a former #1 overall pick, because she hits the big ones.
Boston sets a screen. Marina Mabry for 3. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier.
The clock's their worst enemy now.
Yeah, they need to work very quickly.
Doesn't go for her. Deladon outside. Over McBride. And the basket by Deladon.
An example right there, guys,
Let's
of how
go.
they never started coasting, even as the lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear. No matter what the lead is, it's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
To the middle. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line.
You see, this is what you get with Kayla McBride. You get a clever scorer with just a knack for earning free throws.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Outside Mabry. Marina Mabry draws the double. Back to Deladon. The basket good off the assist from Marina Mabry.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim?
Let's go,
I
Marina.
say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
And again, no good by Minnesota. Pass to Mitchell.
You gotta stop double teaming me.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Well, give them credit for continuing to battle, but this one's just about dead.
Yeah, they're just delaying the inevitable at this point. Even if they miss the free throws, there's just not enough time left.
I mean, you like the spirit, but come on, let's all go home.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
And so the Fever take the win. A solid win on the road for them, and this building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them a chance to lift their team up at the finish.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Yeah, she deserved it. Hey, first team All NBA for Peace.